Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy
Curious
Monday,
who produced
Monday.
it.
It's your boy Jumpman Jones. We're now live inside episode 310 of the Kicking Shit Podcast.
What's happening?
Joining me tonight behind the camera, we got D, Chocolate Delight, D Woman King. She is Dear Homie. How's it going? Oh, I had another one for you, Sexual Chocolate. Or is that too much?
Sexual chocolate.
Sexual chocolate.
She ain't Mark Henry.
I was thinking about how dark-skinned women are like aphrodisiacs to men.
I definitely glisten.
Yeah,
I'll
you know what I'm
take
saying? Like,
You
we'll throw that in there.
This nigga hating already.
I'm mad, nigga. I'm bullshit.
Shit can't use her.
You already float, glow, glimmer.
You ain't got no body butter you want to endorse?
it. Just vitamin E oil.
Oh, damn.
That's
Natural. I feel you.
To my right, man, is my boy.
It's good.
It's the funny, the talented. My man's James.
Yep.
A.K.A. Jelly. Put him on the bread till he's fed. Young Picasso. Your GD Super. The Beyond Dime. My man,
sir.
James. Comedian. Jellyfish. What's going on, my brother?
Man, fuck these hoes.
Nigga mad already.
That's all I got. You know what I'm
Triggered
saying?
something in my dog.
To my left, man, it's my boy, it's my partner, it's my dog, it's Mr. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a. Crown Daddy, a.k.a. Crown Poppy, or El Himido Poppy, the Avion Don, the Terramana God, the Malargo Ho, Mr. Take Your Woman, hand her right back to you because she had hammer toe. It's Mr.
Dad, are you on the radio?
It's Mr. Jukebox Johnny, man. What's going on, my brother?
What's up, man? Fight for your country. Fight for your country.
You saying
And
that
shout
they
out
ain't even
to-
come to get you, nigga.
And shout out to everybody out there. If you listening, thank you. We appreciate you. If you listen to the last episode of the podcast, thank you. We are on YouTube. We are on Google Play. We are on SoundCloud. We are on iHeartRadio. And we are on Spotify. You can stream us there every Monday. Audio and video is on YouTube. Other than that, man, how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Everybody good?
Feeling great.
Feeling good, feeling great. What song is that? That's the Goody Mob?
That's Outkast.
Oh, okay.
That's Outkast.
Yeah.
That's Big Boy. Ghetto music.
I was thinking about Paul Wall.
Yep.
No, we all over the place
good,
with it.
feeling
Oh, but
great.
yeah, man, doing good. Been a great week. Tired, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on rolling.
All right, that's what's up, brother. You know.
I want to go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, shout out that boy Naj Hood and that
I was
boy.
exactly going to go there.
That boy, Bam, you know what I'm saying? The boy out there doing their thing. Shout out VVG, he was out there too.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, you know.
I do want to
Everybody
take
was around.
5 seconds to shit on James.
Wow.
James told us about the show last week and gave us 0 details. When we ended the podcast, he got the fuck out of here. And we
Nigga
ain't
was
heard from
sleepy.
this nigga all week.
What?
Next thing you know, I'm like bullshitting on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, this nigga just went to the show. He didn't give us no info. He just, where's it at? What time it is?
Nigga,
So
I found
wanna,
the shit out.
I do want to take a moment to let Nas know, like, we fuck with you, we love you, we support you, my boy, and we heard the show was good, man. So we'll be at the next one. Send me the information directly. Don't send it through James.
Nigga, he put it on social media.
He put it. Do not send it through James. I ain't see it till the last minute.
Oh, okay.
Like the post he tagged me in, because I had a busy work day. The post he tagged me in, I didn't see it till like 10 o'clock that night.
Uh-huh.
I ain't look at my phone at all that day. I was busy. Yeah, I wanted to start by shitting on you. Secondly, before we get into the Trump and all that good shit, since this show is gonna be dominant with that, I did want to start off with movies and TV real fast. So if this is not your thing, you listening right now, fast forward to the middle of the show when we get to the news and the hot topics. I wanted to start here because I started watching Homicide again. And I told Johnny, I said, yo, new season Homicide LA out. Check the shit out. I don't even think, did you watch season 1?
The first season was in New York, right?
New York, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of it.
Okay, so Homicide LA is out. Now,
What is this on again?
this is on Netflix.
Okay.
So
Netflix got everything.
check out Homicide LA, Homicide period. Season 1 was great. Season 2 is fantastic, but the way that they do these stories are so fucking detailed. Like, I'm big on storytelling, and they tell a good story, but this is a case, and I wanted to get y'all guys' input on it. This case was something I had never seen before. So there's this guy in the 70s or 80s by the name of Mickey Thompson. Mickey Thompson raced cars, right? And so Mickey Thompson held the world record for racing a car for like 400 something miles an hour, right?
Damn.
Like in the desert. It's like on a straight path.
Nigga trying to
Right.
die.
Mickey Thompson is also the inventor of like the indoor racing that people love. Like when you got the dirt track set up and niggas is so he is the founder of that. And if you Google his name, he is a brand of tires. So this nigga's like a millionaire. He lives in the hills of LA.
I bet.
Mickey Thompson fell in love with his wife Trudy. Like real love. Like loved a woman. Like I don't know if y'all seen a man when he really love a girl, but like that. Like he was really in love with that girl. And everybody knew it. Everybody around him knew it. And so Mickey Thompson one evening was going to his home in the gated community in the hills of Hollywood in LA. And you know, the $1 million communities, gated communities where you gotta come in through the front, show some ID, like you gotta, you know, you can't just go in that bitch. So he's coming home with his wife and he gets out the car and I think she was still in the car. 2 men come out the woods, murder these niggas. Right?
What year is this?
This is the 80s.
Oh, okay.
It's the 80s. Now,
murders both of them.
Both of them murders gets them first. So gets them both at gunpoint, and it said that it happened like this. He loved her so much that the person who killed him wanted him to watch her suffer first. So they wanted to see him pain over here watching her suffer. So they shot her in the head, dead instantly on contact, and he watched her bleed out. Then they killed him next.
Damn, so they knew him.
The shit that got me locked into the story was there wasn't many eyewitnesses, but this is during a time where in LA where the joke was going like, hey, my house got broken into, black guy between 5'9" and 6'10", right?
Yeah.
Which that means all of us right now is getting pulled over. So every neighbor said it was 2 black men on 10-speed bikes. They showed a map of the neighborhood. You go out the neighborhood. It's a bike trail right by their neighborhood. I'm in my head like, 2 black men and do that shit. I just don't think they did that shit. Me personally.
Bikes, dead giveaway.
You think it's us?
Nigga, no. I said no. Bikes.
Said
We
that's
ain't
a dead
doing no
giveaway.
bikes.
We ain't getting on no bikes.
Yeah, for a murder?
Nigga, that shit better have a couple horses on it. Talking about some bikes. We out
So
here.
everybody's story was the same. It was 2 black men on bikes going away. Now, mind you, this don't get solved right away. This don't get solved right away. We fast forward to 1994.
Damn.
So they cold case unit is working this case. They trying to figure out what happened to Mickey Thompson. And they're chasing 2 black guys who they've got drawn up with these big fucking noses and big lips.
Got a
And they
bunky
trying
nose.
to ID these niggas. They got these pictures on the news. And it's just going around. We looking for these suspects. They killed them. These niggas. Whoever these niggas is, that somebody drew up based off the neighbor's description. And somebody who's seen them crossing the street. And so what they started to find out is he was in business with this guy. Now, I forgot the guy's name. But they said the guy hated him. Like, they was in business together. The other guy was doing shady business, owed him a lot of money. He took him to court, and he kept filing bankruptcy and doing all these kind of things to hide his money. They said, coincidentally, when dude was murdered, he was questioned. They didn't come back to him. He left the country. He left the country. He goes to, they move all their money to an offshore account. They go to like Italy or some shit. They can't be extradited. For some reason in the 2000s, this guy comes back. But they're trying to say, all right, this guy may have not killed him, but he hired the 2 black guys that killed him because every eyewitness is saying 2 black guys. Even in the 2000s when they still working the case, there was a little white girl that said she seen the whole thing. She's a grown woman now, but she seen the whole thing as a child. And she was like, yo, it was 2 black guys on bikes. That story is staying consistent. All right, so they got that guy that they want to get, but they want to get him in for questioning and try to get something on him. You know what I'm saying? And so what they ended up doing was they had one more last neighbor who had an eyewitness event saying a week before they seen him out front of the house with another black guy in the car just casing the joint. Now, this is where it gets murky. They got him on murder charges because he was there, but not at the scene of the crime, a week before the scene of the crime. I ain't like that shit. Because although he hated him and he told people he wanted to get him killed, although this guy would tell lies around the town, like he would lie about who he was and how much money he had, I don't think personally that was okay for the law to do. Like, yeah, I was there a week before. However, to pin a whole murder on me is insane. You know what I'm saying? Because he got charged with murder. He got charged with the crime. They never found the 2 guys who actually did the killing. He got charged with the crime. My question to y'all was, is that fair? Is that common? Like, if you was to get killed, not you, if somebody, like, if your neighbor was to get killed, and let's say I was at your house staking it out a week before, like, they bring me in and charge me with the murder, but I never pulled the trigger, then how am I being charged with the murder? That's what I didn't understand.
And no real evidence. That's the only evidence is that you came to the house before.
Somebody ID'd you being at the home a week before the murders. And they wanted to say that this guy hired these 2 black men as a hit, but they never found the killers. That's the thing. They never found the killers, so they put the murder on him. And the way they did it was by somebody IDing him at the scene of the crime. However, it was a week before the crime.
Damn, he didn't go to he didn't have like a court case and the jury
This
found
nigga was rich. He had a high-powered lawyer, everything. He went to court, and this nigga's serving like he's in jail right
and
now.
they found him guilty. I gotta see the court because they gotta have some type of proof.
It blew me.
They probably were hoping that if they applied that much pressure, that he would give them something.
Give them the guys who did it, right?
Like he would actually be like, all right. So I didn't do it, but I know who did it. And because two ways could have been the outcome here. Either he really had nothing to do with it, or he thought that he was just going to get off because he had money to do so. Because it don't make sense. How do you put me at a crime a week before it happens
And then pin the murder on me.
and then tell me that I'm responsible for the murder that happened when I wasn't there?
And the evidence is you saying that you wanted him dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You putting it into the atmosphere, telling people, anybody that would listen, I hate that motherfucker, I'll kill him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That don't mean I did it. That don't mean I hired who did it. Like, it was just lazy to me. Like, that story was lazy to me. Like, every other story this season, I felt like everything was justified. You know what I'm saying? But that was the one story that was like, hold on, dog. Y'all never found who killed these niggas? 20-something.
Yeah.
It took
They
34 years to
roaming the
solve that
streets.
case.
And sometimes they do that also. They pin it on the wrong person because sometimes when people kill people of notary like that, they want
Closure,
they want the notoriety that comes with it. They want like the fame, like I'm the person that killed such and such and his wife. So maybe they were hoping also, or possibly, if I pin it on this person might
Somebody
come out.
will come out.
I'm missing parts. They did say that he admitted to getting him killed to some lovers. Now, I forgot that. They did say that. However, I still don't understand. Like, that's circumstantial. Like, I'm still not at the scene of the crime when the crime happens. Yeah, I said that to old girl, but niggas lie to women all the time.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
that's like, I don't understand like how that's enough to pin. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think the women was testifying in court. It was sick. If y'all get a chance, check out Homicide LA. This season has some real good stories on it. One of the stories dealt with racism. I think with a Latino man, wife got killed. So I think and they kind of ran the same kind of murder back in another story. So I thought the shit was awesome.
Interesting.
Also, Sprint was good. Sprint was really good.
Oh, yeah, that shit
thanks,
was off
thanks,
the
thanks
chain.
for that, man. That was a good suggestion. Sprint was really fucking good. I will say Noah Lyles, I hate him and love him at the same time.
Was he too cocky for you?
No, he is like a cocky nigga that can get his ass whooped. Like he a cornball. He a cornball with a slick
definitely.
mouth. Like,
Yeah, you could tell he's that's just he talks shit and no one. He probably was spoiled and got
Definitely.
everything he wanted. Like as far as like anybody picked on him, somebody would come in. It's like don't be picking on Noah.
but I like him. I
Yeah.
like him. He really is good.
Yeah, they need a Noah Lyles for that sport.
Yes.
Like they needed a Shikari. Like you need
Shaqiri,
you
yeah, you
need
need
somebody that's gonna
It's-
transcend the sport with a persona.
After watching that doc, do you think Shaqiri is? How do I want to word this? Do you think Shaqiri is really good? Like,
I think she's good.
She's good.
I would compare it to like Conor McGregor in the UFC. Like he's the most popular. He's not the best. He's a good fighter. He's not the best, and he's the most popular.
I guess that's where I'm trying to put it. I guess that's what I'm trying to ask. Like, do you feel after watching that doc, remove personality, remove the fame, remove the Instagram, remove the news, the media, the noise, line them up on the starting line? You putting your money down. Is it going on Sha'Carri?
I wouldn't even say that. I don't think anybody's
In the 100
dominant.
first,
I don't
let's
think
start
anybody's dominant.
You didn't think any. So
I think they all, if they race 10 times, it'd probably be like 3-3-3.
I think if they race 10 times, Sharika Jackson will win 10 times.
Damn.
If you seen what if you're watching that how I watched that, I don't think.
She beat Sharika in the
200. No.
In the
She would beat them in the 100.
Yeah.
Come behind, win, right?
Yeah.
I don't think if you run that back, Sharika don't lose that, because then you see them in the 200. Sharika, that's
but
no
that's
question.
her. That was her.
That's
sport,
her event.
though.
I don't think she can beat Sharika again in the 200. I honestly don't think there's a Jamaican woman that she can beat on a consistent level.
We'll see in 1 month.
That's what I walked away feeling. And I couldn't understand why none of the Jamaican men were not as good as the women.
In this era, they're not. The women dominating now.
Yeah, in this Olympic, I feel like the Jamaican women are dominating more so than the men.
Yes.
And they have been. I want to say they probably were dominating the last Olympics too.
Probably, yeah. I think 2016 was probably the last one I think that was Bolt's last one. I think they won like the 400-meter relay.
Okay. When I looked at that race, she was third until she was one. And out front, you had Shelly and Sharika.
Yeah, but that's part of the game too. Like you got to run the whole 100.
No. I'm not saying like you wrong in that. You know what I'm saying? Like a win is a win. And I'm still I would bet Sha'Carri, but I'm betting Sha'Carri off of I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But if I was really, really betting like my real money, I'm going Sharika Jackson.
I mean, I could see if someone followed track, like really, really followed, I could see them doing that too.
And I think that kind of opened my eyes to like, this girl is good because she works at it, but these Jamaican girls are good because they work at it, but naturally. Like Sharika is bigger than all of them. Yes. I don't know if you noticed
got the
that.
sprinter legs.
Yeah, she's like woman Usain Bolt. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so when she was when Sha'Carri won, I was kind of shocked. And I remember watching that when that happened, but I was just kind of shocked that she was able to make up all that ground and by just, a millisecond get in front of Sharika to win that race. I'm like, damn.
From a track perspective, I would bet Sha'Carri every time. Her breath work is amazing. She practices to do that, to close the gap, to make her opponents feel like they gonna win, and then she turn on her turbo. Mm-hmm. So like, she comes out of the blocks beautifully. Yes, she practiced, and yes, the Jamaicans have more of a natural ability for speed or to get up front. But for all my track listeners, if you don't come out them blocks right, you can fuck up your whole event.
Mm-hmm. That's what
they said. Yep. The fact that she has practiced and damn near perfected her ability to come out the blocks and pace herself to not lose her breath, so she allows people to go full steam, get in front of her, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna win," and then she turn her turbo on, and that's it. Like if you ever watch her, she don't look tired. She does her fist pump every time she goes over the finish line because she that's the breath work in her. Like she just practiced for that. So then. I would say like it's a beauty and the skill that she has really honed on because she understands what you just said. She has to really practice for that. She has to own that skill. Yeah, because you watch several of her races. Like she don't win every one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like you said, you line up a couple of times. But it's like when they showing Sharika, she win everything. It's like, God damn, that girl is like, I didn't know she was like that.
Yeah. And they also said she lost her training partners. That could be a big thing too, because iron sharpen iron.
Who? Yes. Not Sharika. Sharika's still with that same club.
No, her training partners.
Her training partners.
Oh, you talking about
the other two
Shelly
girls,
Ann Fraser and the other girl, they left. Yeah, they trained with both of them trained with their husbands, right?
Yeah, they both left.
I thought it was a bad move on their behalf.
I mean, I understand why, but yeah, it could be. I think it could have been bad for all three of them. Sometimes if you training with a clique. Yeah, and in that training group, 3 of the fastest women in the world is in that group. Like, y'all just gonna be killing each other every time, but when y'all get out there against real competition, it's easy to you.
What'd you think about Gabby? Is her name Gabby Thomas?
Yeah. She cool. I mean, that's all sports though. You got somebody that comes up from the kind of the mud and they just good and they got something to prove, and you got somebody that's kind of privileged and they come up through proper training and stuff
she
like
me
that.
The fuck up.
But she good.
She's a 200 athlete though, right?
Yeah, she's 200.
She's a 200 athlete.
And I think
Sha'Carri beat her, I think, in the 200.
And I was shocked by that. And that speaks to what D said. Like, she came behind on Gabby. She came in behind on Gabby. I was like, oh shit, no, Gabby not about to win this. Because I was cheering for oppression. Like, I cheer for oppression every
day.
time.
And that's the thing with that too. Like, I saw they just started a new league for track and field, so they're gonna have more opportunities to run and showcase that. But it's like some days just ain't your day, and and somebody gonna beat you that shouldn't have beat you.
Nah. Right. And last but not least, man, I know y'all was hyped about the boys' season finale, man.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was good. I'm ready. I didn't know next season till last season, but I'm kind of glad.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of glad. I think it's time. I think it's time to end it.
My fault. I didn't mean to.
Nah, you straight. I thought it was a good episode. I like where they're going. You could tell that this next season is just going to be, let's just end it all and do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and talk about it. I really got a good review of it.
First of all, I ain't know Newman was going to die.
Who is that?
The vice president.
Vice President yes. Newman. Yes. I did not see that shit coming. I didn't see her daughter getting one shot at either.
Now she alive?
She wasn't in the end credit.
Nah, she was there.
No,
she's at the school that Newman grew up at.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That made her hate people.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, Newman got ripped in half, so she ain't.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
What else? I ain't expect Butcher's powers to be as strong.
Yeah.
They kind of teased it in that little. They had like a one-off like anime version of the boys.
Oh shit!
And they teased.
Oh yeah.
Parasite in that shit, which was actually pretty good. But I didn't see that shit smacking motherfuckers out because Butcher.
Parasites are pretty strong. He got because he done shot that shit up so many times.
Butcher only had a crowbar in the comics, bro.
Yeah,
that's all he had. So I don't know where they going with this. Like it's.
They're not following it. From what
I know
they done. They
read on
too far away to follow it.
Yeah,
now.
it's way too far. So it's like we don't. I have no idea what's gonna happen next.
Starlight got her powers back at the end. Yep, good for her.
They brought that girl Cindy back. Oof.
Yeah, Cindy's super strong. I didn't know what happened to her. Who you think? Ashley. You think what her power is gonna be? The redhead that worked for Vought.
Oh, I don't know. With that big ass brain, she'd probably be like the leader.
Oh, I can see that too.
From the Hulk.
Raise your mic up so you can talk.
Be like the leader from the Hulk.
But one thing that I kind of figured was going to happen is Sister Sage. I kind of knew that she had a plan that she didn't tell them about because she knew that they was going to fuck it up if she told them the full plan.
She still got a plan.
Yeah. It's like she get off on stuff like this. So she's like, we ready for phase 2.
Yeah, she got a plan within a plan within a plan.
Yeah,
I didn't think. I was shocked she came back, and then I'm like, what was the plan then? Like this was all the plan?
Yeah, I think that was the plan. The way it played out, like she said, is her plan.
Yeah, pretty much to give him, like he pretty much exonerated from anything he do, Homelander. So now he's the commander in chief.
Well, it's martial law now, so
yeah, he's the
whoever the strongest is the leader.
Yep, and it's Homelander.
Yeah, he's recruiting it ended with him recruiting all the soups that want to be part of the movement against the Starlighters. And they end up locking up Starlight got away. Butcher is not caught, but Huey, the Frenchie, MM, and Amiko, what's her name? Kamiko. Yeah. They all are locked up now.
You know what I think is gonna happen though? Somehow them Gen V gonna get out the vault. They gonna escape and probably link up with Butcher.
Right. And them. Hopefully,
because if you
Gen
think
V come
about
out next year.
If you think about it, Butcher and the girl Bloody Mary, their powers kind of like similar, like a little bit. Only hers is with blood.
Well, she's more like Newman's apparently.
Yeah, but she can. Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah, Newman said she can do all that too, but she said that Bloody Mary just don't know how to control her powers yet.
So y'all switched over to Gen V.
But I mean, it got something to do with the show because at the end, 2 Gen V characters came
Well,
out.
what is going to happen is, because the Gen V characters are at the end. So Gen V comes out next year, and it's supposed to lead into the last season of The Boys in 2026.
Hold on, the next season of Gen V's
Yeah,
coming out?
Gen V season 2 comes out next year, and it leads into 2026, which should be the last season of The Boys.
So they're gonna catch up with where they are right now.
Right, they're gonna integrate it somehow. It's gonna be a side. It's gonna be his own story, but they're gonna integrate what's going on in the world because now it's martial law.
Sidebar: did you know the little dude died in real life? Little light skinned guy that played.
In Gen V. He died.
He died in real life.
So we're still talking about Gen V and didn't tell the listeners that we switched.
Oh well, I mean it's the same show. If you watching The Boys,
Well, we went to
watching
anime,
Gen
the
V.
Boys anime too. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I want to say, my only gripe with the writing on this show, if they try my nigga MM one more time with some gay shit,
Man, they've been trying MM all
he done
season.
got came on. Now he done got slapped with that dick twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
God.
did.
Yep.
Like I don't
Love sauce.
I see what
Right.
they doing.
And it's uncircumcised. At least circumcised the nigga dick.
No,
Okay,
nigga, don't
no.
slap the black man on the show with the dick at all.
And why is your dick just out there like on the floor and shit?
So
Yeah,
weird
it's just
power.
everywhere.
This shit is crazy.
That
weird
nigga got
power.
trichomosis, all kinds of shit.
Like you don't think when you watch X-Men, nobody ever says, "I just want the really long dick." It's my power.
No, whoever created the boys is a sicko.
Yeah, for sure.
They're a
He
sicko.
keeping it real because that's probably how some people's powers would be.
Really fucking sick
Dick
bastard.
man.
You got a 50-inch dick. That's crazy.
All right, man. Why we speaking?
That's terrible. You gotta wear that shit on your shoulders, like
Wow.
dreads.
Nah, it's just it do be on the show.
That nigga don't throw that shit around. This.
Not you walking around like it's an accessory.
But all you niggas that want big
you
dicks.
walk around with dick on you like. Like that shit a gold chain or some shit.
All right, man. At this point, everybody's seen it, man. Somebody tried to kill Donald Trump.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's a little bit more information than when it was fresh, man. So what happened was, what the fuck is going
what he
on?
did.
So he was in Butler, Pennsylvania for a rally. The shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, 20 years old, he tried to kill Donald Trump. Before he was taken out by Secret Service snipers, he injured 2 people and killed 1. And I was reading a little closer. I didn't know he fired 6 shots from where he was at. And the building where he was at was 400 feet from where Trump was. They said a week before the shooting, he used a drone to scope out the area. And in his car, they found homemade bombs, remote activated. They found like rudimentary explosive ballistic carrier or vest and 3 30-round magazines.
Damn, bro, ready for whoa.
He had been receiving packages of hazardous materials to his home for weeks, and he's been searching Trump rally dates and times, and he was trying to get info on the DNC.
So he's gonna shoot Biden too.
That's what it sounded like. So what do y'all stand with this? Is this real? Is this fake? What's your theory? Because outside of the responsible news outlets, most people think everybody's split on what they feel like this is.
Right.
There's a lot of think pieces on what this is.
Right.
So
I will say
what happened?
I will say 2 things that I took away from this whole thing. First of all, how you just said, like, when everybody came out and when the news dropped, pretty much half of America was saying it was faked or staged. And, you know, it's kind of telling when shit like that happens in a society this big of a superpower where we're supposed to be, and your own citizens don't even believe what just happened. You know what I'm saying? Like that speaks in volume. To me, that was the biggest thing to me, honestly. A lot of people thought this shit was fake.
Yep,
And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This man almost died
I agree with
in
you.
front of your face. In front of your face.
Do you think that's by design?
See, I don't know. I can't, at this point, I cannot confirm or deny that this shit is real or fake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I mean, I don't know who's out here willing to die for Trump. You know what I'm saying? I know these niggas that die for Trump. But nigga, getting on a building and acting like you about to shoot this nigga and actually shoot this nigga.
Yeah,
that's
the
crazy.
Few videos I saw, he looked like he was just strolling.
Man,
this was his mission.
Man. So yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I thought it was real. I still think it's real, but I agree with you that we live in this world that it's a possibility that if it came out that it was fake, that I wouldn't be shocked. But the reason I think it's real is because they know we live in a world of the internet and camera phones, and if anything were to go wrong in their scripted, I guess, act of this, then we would have caught it.
Right.
So I don't think they would take that big of a risk to do something like that, knowing that everybody around there got a camera, everybody be on the internet and social media, pinpointing. So I saw people going like super slow motion to see if the bullet actually hit his ear and stuff that. So I think if you go and try to pull that off, it's too many factors that could have went wrong for you to even attempt to make it if you were trying to like make it stage it.
Because see, at first I was like, this is a hell of a marketing ploy. Like, even when it was going on, I was like, oh, this is hell of a right here. Like, this is what this nigga needed.
It changed his whole election plan.
Because it's just like, now, you even got 50 Cent performing at your show. What, nigga? What? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's crazy now. And I just don't know what to do now because I just think this nigga gonna be president
50
now.
never performed though. 50 said that was a rumor.
Oh, that was?
That wasn't real.
Okay, because I damn sure thought it was real.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying that shit. But either way it go, it's just like, I don't know now. I feel like the Tiki Torch whites or even more Tiki Torch, they got two now in each hand. And they gonna go, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I didn't know that he'd also had plans for the DNC. I do find that interesting. But I guess my biggest struggle was, seeing all of the angles that we saw, how was it that he was able to get into position? Because he technically was on top of the building where the local police and or Secret Service were kind of setting up. Like, that was their hub, essentially. Literally inside the building. So you're on top of this building.
That building was local police. But
it was local police. So you're on top of this building where you have armed police officers that are right under you, literally. Like, how did you get up there? Why can we see you? Why is it being known? Or I think it was reported that Secret Service was aware 10 minutes before Trump even came to stage that there was reportedly somebody on a roof, like, nearby. So why did you still let the former president come on stage? Like, even if you don't fuck with Trump, that's just common fucking sense. As Secret Service, why would you even let him get on stage before or without clearing that? On the other hand, it's like you have these videos, all these videos coming out. Like, I think the one I saw today was from the shooter's perspective. And that was on, the X app, formerly Twitter. Like, now we have a view from the shooter's point of view.
So like they filmed from his angle, if he would have had a camera on him, like they filmed it that way.
They're saying that. Well, no, they're saying this is his view. So like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, did he record it? Was this from his actual? Like, did he have some type of GoPro or something on? But apparently now Trump's life was saved simply because he turned his head.
Yeah.
And then it's like, did he actually get hit by the bullet? They said no, he didn't. It was from the glass from the prompter that was up there. He actually didn't get hit.
Yeah.
And then you go golfing and you don't have a bandage, and then you go to the RNC and you have this
that's marketing,
big ass bandage on your ear. Like, it's just a lot.
I had two theories. One of them I just got confirmed. But my first theory, when I first seen it, I was like, oh shit, they tried to kill this nigga. And I turned to the TV to watch it over and over again. I think I couldn't stop laughing because I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, not like, somebody almost dying is funny. There was a few things that were fishy when I first seen it. I was like, is that a gunshot? Because if that is, why nobody moving?
It sounded like a silencer was on it.
Nobody's moving. Regardless. Nobody's flinching. Nobody's moving.
They got their phones out.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm black, so when gunshots go off, we scatter like roaches. So I wasn't used to that. So I'm like, these Trump niggas different. Maybe it's just You know, we always say we used to gunshots. Maybe they really used to gunshots. So I'm like, all right. And so I get on the internet and I see, it's staged, it's staged, it's staged. I'm thinking to myself, like, well, if it's staged or not, this sealed the deal. So it don't matter whether this was real, whether it was fake. This sealed the deal.
Yeah.
But I kept looking and I kept thinking about everything I know about security when it comes to former presidents and presidents. I remember when Barack Obama won the election. I remember them talking about the security detail for that speech after he won. I remember how they had glass shields like just covering his head, his face. They had every angle of anybody trying to take out the first black president covered. You know, and for 4 years, nobody tried nothing because I think that was my biggest thing. Would they kill him? But I would always remember his security detail was so sharp. And then knowing people who work in government, they come out there a week before to even scout the area to do the detail. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, conspiracy brain. If this is staged, if this is planned, there's somebody dead here. Yeah. Was that a part of the plan or was that an accident?
I pray not.
That was an
accident. We got 2 innocent people injured. Was that a part of the plan or was that an accident? Like, what went wrong if this was a plan? So up until then, I said, okay, I don't really know. I want more information. But I was leaning towards this. If everyday people say to themselves, I don't want Biden and I don't want Trump, but we got to pick somebody. I'm pretty sure the niggas that work Secret Service feel the same fucking way. They just work close up with anybody and they should be pretty impartial as people of who they protect because either way, it's their job to protect.
Right.
Now, I sent that video to the group because I that video supported what I was thinking, even though it didn't say what I was thinking, it supported what I was thinking. It shows you where they were at and every angle from that day. They got camera footage of this guy just loitering in the area. No guns, just a backpack, and he has like the thing that tells you like how the wind should go in his hand. They got camera footage. This is an hour before. This is an hour before Trump is on stage. People like, who the fuck is this nigga? They alert the police an hour before.
Yep.
Hey, it's some strange nigga. 30 minutes before, we just lost him. The same niggas that protected Obama and the police just lost some random nigga. Cool. Fine. 10 minutes before he's shot, he's climbing the fucking rooftop. Hey, that guy's getting on the... hey, officer, guy is getting on the roof with a backpack. Yeah, all right, whatever.
One of the officers shook their head. They said, yeah.
Yeah, we see it. Cool. All right, further supporting this theory that I have. I'm like, what the fuck? 2 snipers on the roof by the thing. One can't see him because the tree is blocking the view. The other ones have a clear shot. 6 minutes before the shot, they see him, but they don't shoot him. Okay.
With the gun,
on
setting
the roof
up.
of where the police is.
Cool.
Why not send somebody else there?
I guess. All right, cool. Whatever.
All them niggas need to get fired. All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Before he shot him and he was lining up the shot, now the people are scattering because they see the gun.
Yeah.
Other angle. Not the bold ass niggas that's in the background of the RNC like, yeah, nigga, we ain't scared no gunshots. Real people, not fake people, not the actors on screen. And I'm joking, I know they're not actors. But real people, you see the footage, he's got a gun. Everybody scaring like roaches. They getting the fuck out of there. Police, hey, he got a gun. This is 6 minutes for the shots. Nothing. A minute before the shots, they got this nigga, they have switched their sides because they've been alerted. They lining this nigga up. How does he get off 3 shots before y'all get off one
shot? Yeah.
After you've been notified several times that he's about to shoot the president. The only thing that I could think was that you motherfuckers wanted him to kill Trump.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
Let's see it.
I'm not saying it's fake. I'm saying if I'm hired to be your security and I don't like you and this nigga about to line you up, I'm going to do my job after he hit you in the face.
What, you gonna come over there? Oh!
Yeah, I'm going to see the danger. He gonna knock you the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rush over there like I'm your big homie. We gonna get back to the hotel room like, bruh, man, we was secure. Like, I'm gonna try my best to keep my job and explain why I let you get knocked the fuck out. But just know that I don't fuck with you. I'm hired to work for you, and I let that nigga
Jaded
knock
going
you
crazy.
the fuck out. They let that nigga get that shot off, and he missed it.
And that's so fucked up to think because that is their job.
I'm not
job
saying
is
that's
their
a fact,
life
by
on
the way.
line.
Let me.
Yeah,
hey,
no.
everybody, this is
Bruh.
my conspiracy.
That's a hell of
Yeah.
a conspiracy, and it sound than a motherfucker.
And when you see, the three,
swear.
when you see the 3 shots and you see them, they showing you. You can see the niggas. We got the shot. He
Yeah.
done let off 2. You see the fucking bullet bounce. The bullet goes past the stage. This nigga has the worst aim.
Yeah, he sucked.
He shot at an old white man first.
Niggas
that
probably
nigga
nervous.
said, "Oh shit!" You see the bullet ricochet off the fucking bleacher. Oh shit! The second bullet goes in the nigga that gets killed, and I don't know where the fuck the third bullet go, but you seen the ricochets
I
of
think
the
that's-
bullets.
And I don't know if the third one was the one that hit a prompter or if it was a ricochet.
But all I'm saying is, all of that alerting, everybody and their mama seen it. The
Yeah.
only thing that tells me you niggas was trying to get that man out of here.
And it's fucked
Shout
up.
out the Secret Service for trying to do niggas a favor.
It's fucked up because now they're calling for the head of Secret Service, which is a woman at the moment. So they're saying now that's a whole nother debate. No woman should be head of Secret Service. I don't care who the fuck it is. Do your fucking job. Because regardless if you like Trump or not, that's still a former president, and
Yeah.
he does not deserve to be
Secret
assassinated.
Service get paid well too.
yeah.
Right.
So, another gripe on Secret Service, nigga. After the nigga is shot, y'all let this nigga pose for a picture.
Oh yeah, they were.
Nigga,
That
y'all
fight-
wasn't
Their
trying
reaction
Yeah.
speed was horrible
y'all
too.
niggas was not trying to save that.
Because he
nigga,
looked
bro.
over at the Secret Service. I think when his ear got hit, or the glass hit his ear, and he looks over at the Secret Service like, "What the hell going on?" And then the guy's like, "Get down, get down." So it's like he didn't even rush over to
But
do his job.
You're right. They didn't even cover him
No.
before the 3 shots.
Trump fell to the ground before they even got
yeah.
They didn't knock him down. Trump just got down.
Right.
And then they covered him.
Yeah, because
And then
he's
they
like,
hopped on him.
he looks over at I look like he's looking over at Secret Service, and then you hear somebody say, get down, and then they come over. It took them forever, and then you're right, they taking him off stage. They let him do it. He old as shit. You can't hold this man down.
True. I think we need to reiterate. Look, right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm not advocating for Trump being president or none of that, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Secret Service had a job to do and they ain't do it.
Oh yeah, they all
They
probably
didn't do it.
they on desk jobs right now.
Real talk, with all the footage they got, at the moment they seen him, the best they could have did is, hey, Trump's not going on. They saying somebody out
That's
here
what
got
I'm
a gun.
saying. Why even let him go on
Yeah,
stage?
Man,
They
look.
wouldn't
like-
have let Barack Obama do that shit. I'm telling you that
Exactly.
now.
Oh no,
Nah,
because they
Michelle-
knew
Michelle
they
was
knew
gonna
what would have happened to this
Yeah.
country had the first black president.
Unless I don't know, I'm just throwing shit out there now. Unless they like briefed him on the shit and he was like, "Fuck that, I'm going out."
I was gonna say that's also another
yeah,
part to
that's,
it.
Yeah.
That's something he'll do now.
That's
They-
another part.
they
They
Yeah,
love
no.
me. Why would they drive out this far?
Because at the end of the day, I know everybody's like, well, how did he get up and pump his fist? You just got shot at. I mean, honestly, if you're a badass like that for real, like,
And I ain't
You
gonna
really
lie,
a
that nigga
badass?
Trump he think he the Teflon Don.
Bruh,
And he
we
got
all
all the
know.
confidence in the world.
We all know Trump is not about that life. In a room full of niggas and it's just him, he gonna get his ass whipped.
Oh,
we
but-
all know that.
He
We all
rich.
know
That'll
that.
never happen.
But listen though, the whole atmosphere of what that nigga went through made that nigga look untouchable, man.
Yeah,
Made him look untouchable, bro.
he
I'm
on
trying to
another
tell
level.
you.
Like he feel like I don't know. We can stay on this, but he went to the RNC, and the whole thing with the RNC is now built around that shot
Bruh.
or him getting shot. And even when he gave his speech, it's like I got a second chance at life because this is what God wanted me to do.
Bruh.
And it's so messed up
Go
because
ahead.
somebody lost.
That's fire.
Somebody lost
See?
their life. So I mean, first and foremost,
And they
like,
spelled the nigga name wrong when they
Right, like,
honored him at
rest
the
in peace to the
convention.
the convention. No, rest in peace to the
The
guy that
firefighter.
lost his life, and prayers to his family. But it's like, I think the wife of that guy said that she actually didn't hear from Trump, but she did hear from President Biden.
Oh yeah, that pissed me off.
And so that pissed me off because it's like he was there to support Trump. Why would Trump not try to reach out to this
somebody
person?
from his team?
Yeah.
Somebody.
I heard that she didn't even take the call from Biden because
No, she didn't take the call from Biden.
She said her husband was a Republican. He didn't want her to talk to him.
That's crazy.
It's a lot. It's a lot to think about.
And the best he could do instead of calling you niggas is put your jersey or your firework uniform
on
pat
stage
you on
as
the
he gave
fucking
his
back.
almost 2-hour speech at the RNC.
Man,
How was the RNC?
Oh, before I forget, I seen this this quote online, and they were saying like, "You're invincible until it's your time."
Facts.
And that's just message. I'm just saying, throw that in there.
I will say for me, I know we have a lot of death on social media. I do not want to see a former president assassinated.
Yeah,
former
Me
president,
either.
current
That's the thing.
president, I
He's
don't
the
wanna see nobody
like he's a
assassinated.
president, regardless if you hate him or love him. He is a president.
Yeah,
And-
I would like somebody to punch him in the fucking face, but I don't want to see him get shot. I don't want to see him get shot.
Go ahead, John. You were saying?
So yeah, the RNC was this week that just passed. A lot went down because it was right after the shooting. Trump chose his vice president, J.D. Vance, the junior senator from Ohio.
That's the black guy?
White guy.
Okay, thank
Yeah, I heard something about the guy Byron Donalds couldn't have been chose. He could have been chose, but he would have to move states because the vice president and the president can't be from the same state. Something weird. And Trump's out of Florida and Byron's out of Florida. But anyway, so he picks J.D. Vance. Thing about J.D. Vance is the Heritage Foundation, the people that made that Project 2025 list. He is their presidential candidate that they wanted to run for president. It's J.D. Vance. So now I'm like, oh, okay, now maybe we should look into this Project 2025 shit. But apparently just to speak on that, apparently they have been making a list every presidential election of what they would like seeing and which president they would like to be in office. They've been doing that since 1980. So it ain't nothing new, but it is kind of weird now that it's kind of blown up on social media. And the guy that they wanted to be president is the vice president. So that's weird. But anyway, so he gives a speech one night, J.D. Vance, and just accepts the nomination as vice presidential candidate for the Republicans. He was on the same night that Amber Rose spoke. It was a lot of backlash for Amber Rose, which her speech actually wasn't that bad for Amber Rose, or what I would expect from Amber Rose.
Allow me to interject.
Yep.
I would like to say that was a very well-written speech. Whoever wrote that shit.
Yeah.
It was very well-written. Well written. So
right. And it wasn't bad, but she got a lot of backlash from our community because it's like, it seems like you jumping sides.
I'm about to give her some backlash real quick.
Yep.
In the speech she mentioned the economy being better under Trump. I love when you niggas say, hey man, when Trump was president, the economy was fire.
That's everybody's go-to. That's everybody.
Hey niggas, Obama made it possible for the next man to pick up the baton and keep it going. That's it.
Right.
And the person before Obama had us in a recession. And he had to get us out, and we were straight. And the guy after him took the baton. Unfortunately, the guy after him didn't get 8 years. So we don't know what he actually would have did. His first 4 years, I don't know if y'all know this about Trump. He spent a lot of time just trying to undo everything Obama did.
Yep.
That was what his time was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then, unfortunately, these niggas got these $1,200 checks. Now, I want y'all to understand, you got a check because you were government mandated to stay at home. And so what they did was they gave you some money to keep you afloat. They could have just said, fuck you.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have just said, fuck you, and y'all niggas would have been broke. But that would have fucked up the economy too. So that's not a good look.
But
so,
nobody cares about facts when
nobody cares about
when
facts.
lies just make things better for you.
Nobody cares
You can
about
accept the lie better.
The lie
then
is
she
a
said,
better truth.
she said Trump is not a racist. I said that may be true. That could be true. I don't know Trump. I don't sit in rooms with Trump. But one thing Trump does do, and I won't deny it, he pushes, if you have a racist ideology, he doesn't denounce it. He actually pushes those groups. He welcomes those groups.
Right.
He shakes hands with those groups, kisses babies with those groups.
Created a social platform for
those groups. So he aligns himself with the agendas of racists. No one, like, we word things wrong. We'll say, hey, this person hates people. it's not that we know he hates people, but he does things that suggest that he hates people like you, Amber. And inflation is not under control because of him. All right, inflation is under control because the Federal Reserve and people that do that. Like, these are things she was saying in the speech.
I mean, that's
let me know she's
the
stupid.
Government system, regardless of who was in office, that was going to happen.
Yes, so you're stupid, by the way.
Right.
And please keep in mind that everyone's, again, going back to how the baton is passed. I hate when people talk about this president ran this shit into the ground, da-da-da-da. Biden took over the baton from Trump. So, again, we don't know where the economy was going.
Right.
No. But continue.
Yeah, but you need 4 years to even get your plan started. So that's
right.
Yeah, you can never say that somebody.
I want to ask y'all how much money would y'all take to endorse the Republican candidate? Because she got paid to do that.
How much I'm taking, whatever they offer.
I was about to say shit.
So they offer you $1.
Y'all niggas ain't feeding my family.
So I'll ride in on the donkey.
So now listen what you got to do. Y'all got to get up there and go back Trump. You got to give a good speech about him and how he's the guy for the job.
Yeah.
What's the price?
I take $400,000.
All right.
Nah, nigga, I take a meal.
I'm already. Yeah, okay.
Meal ticket.
I take a 400.
My black people gonna be mad, but I'm be like, bro, I'm gonna fuck with y'all after I get the meal
What
ticket.
y'all want me to say?
I take $25 million. If I'm taking that type of reputation hit, $25 million.
Damn,
he went
that
for
nigga
the
thinking
gusto.
big. He already famous though. I'm just thinking if they want me from
they don't want you.
Low
They want-
Life Johnny to
they
go
want
give a
famous
speech.
you.
I need
Nigga, they gonna
$400,000.
give you the 400,000. This is gonna be some
They
badass.
don't want you. I'm thinking. Think of yourself in a bigger position. that
Oh,
influences
okay. If I
millions
was
of
like,
people.
let's say I'm Chris Paul.
Yeah, you influence millions.
Okay,
of
yeah,
people.
I'll probably double-digit
Chris Paul?
millions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm famous, that'll be my level of famous, Chris Paul.
You can't even hoop.
Shut up, man. Anywho.
Go ahead. Man.
Anywho, the last night of the RNC was like the big night because Trump was going to end things with his speech. Donald Trump Jr. spoke. And then, Donald Trump Jr. spoke the night before. Eric Trump spoke. And then Kid Rock performs. This shit gets super redneck, bro. Kid Rock performs
What he
American
doing in there?
Badass. He's on stage grabbing his dick and shit. And
Grabbing his
then
crotch.
Dana White, the president of the UFC. Oh, I forgot. Hulk Hogan comes out before Kid Rock.
Oh yeah, everybody mad at Hulk Hogan right now.
Hulk Hogan going crazy, ripping
got
his
a
shirt
problem
off and
with me,
shit. This
brother?
shit was super redneck. After Hulk Hogan, Eric Trump comes on. Then Kid Rock comes on, performs American Badass, grabbing his dick on stage. And then Dana White, the president of the UFC, comes out. He's selling this shit like a fight. He's selling Trump like it's a fight. And then Trump comes out and gives like a 2-hour-long speech. Like, I fell asleep and woke up. That nigga was still speaking. But his rhetoric was all about the getting shot. He kept talking about God, and I ain't never heard Trump talk about God
that
like
was
that.
new for me too.
But he kept talking about God, and I think that was him trying to reel in the old school Republicans, the evangelicals. I think he was trying to wheel them in because that shit was super redneck. He already got his people signed in. I need y'all to buy in now. So he kept talking about God and how the gunshot got him another outlook on life, and he know this is meant for him. He's spending more time with his family now because of that. He had his granddaughter sitting on his lap most of the nights when he was watching things going on.
Melania was there.
Yeah, Melania finally showed up. Everybody was wondering if she was coming. She came for the last night. They exchanged the awkward kiss. Like, he went in to kiss her, but she gave him the cheek. Anywho, to be honest, the speech was actually, it sounded like the way he was, I know it's Trump, but the speech actually did kind of like, was about unity and stuff.
Oh, this nigga got your vote. I could hear
Nah,
it.
he ain't got my vote.
Yeah, he do. He did.
ain't got
had
this
this
nigga
nigga vote 2 years ago.
Yeah, this nigga, it's sealed
I
now.
can't say what I'm gonna do on air. But yeah, it actually wasn't a bad speech. If it wasn't coming from Trump, I think it would, like, people would be like, damn, that's a pretty good speech. It was just long as shit. But
His
that's
speech
how it
was
ended.
about unity.
Yeah, just like bringing stuff together. He did talk about like how he thinks Biden has kind of ruined things that he started. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to go against your opponent and make it seem like they're the reason things are the way they are. But there were a lot of like unifying I guess tropes within his speech. Like I said, it was 2 hours. I fell asleep on some of it, so I missed some of it too.
Yeah,
but
I'm
weird,
just
it was a lot of weird
unity.
shit too. Like he went, they had the firefighter that died in the shooting. They had his fireman code out there, and the name was spelt wrong. His last name was spelt wrong on it. Then Trump walks over to it, hugs it, and gives it a kiss. That shit was super
that was weird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Even
but
though you didn't
I
do
mean,
anything.
I think we all know. I think he locked the election up with the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's over.
The only thing that could change is if everybody keeps saying Biden might drop out.
They said
Biden got to get shot at this point, bro.
Well, he got COVID.
You got to get shot.
He got COVID this year in 2024. 2024 COVID weak as hell.
They said Obama said he should drop out. Was that
Well,
true? Was that
Obama didn't say that he should drop out. He said the decision should be up to Joe Biden, but he said he should consider it.
Okay, all right.
But
He
they
need to
don't
go chill
have
with some
another
Crips or something.
Candidate, do they?
Well, it has to be Kamala.
Because
Because-
tough him up.
I found this out. It has to be Kamala because all the donations are going to the campaign of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
okay.
So they wouldn't be able to use any of the campaign funds that they've already accumulated if it's somebody other than Kamala. So it would have to be Kamala. And then they said that her vice president, I heard rumors of Pete Buttigieg. I'm like, y'all are trying to lose. A black woman and a gay dude, you trying to lose.
I mean, Pete has some good politics. I do
yeah,
remember
Pete
that.
off the
I do
chain.
remember that.
Pete off the chain. Kamala not a bad. She presidential. Like, she not. And I think if they had a debate, because there's 2 more debates on the schedule. So Kamala hold her own with Trump. She's not gonna let him do the stuff that Biden was letting him do. So I mean, she could probably sway some people, but I think it's still a part of America that don't want to see a woman or a woman of color leading their
You
country.
said that for years. You said that. You said that when Hillary was in.
Yeah, because Hillary
You said that for years.
definitely, she was crooked and did some shit what all politicians have, but she had to be more qualified than Donald Trump.
No, I remember. I think she won the popular vote.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, you're right. I think you're right. You said that. There's nothing new from you. I think you're right. I don't think America want to do that.
Right, and then the next in line is a gay white man.
Yeah, America not ready.
I was gonna say, especially when you already have white men that feel like they are being oppressed.
Yeah, they gonna lead. That's when you gonna see that. I don't know if y'all seen Civil War, that movie Civil War, but it's like how California and Texas branch off from the USA and eventually take over the country.
That was an idea at one point.
Yeah,
they
Texas
might do
definitely
that.
was.
I mean, I know California did try to separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an idea.
So,
I
but
seen
that movie was pretty fucking good.
I seen Red Dawn.
Yeah, Red Dawn. The second one, the one that came out recently.
Nah,
like,
well, I have seen the second one. Matter of fact, but the old one.
oh,
was
the old
best
one, yeah, is about the Soviet Union.
Yeah,
The second
that-
one is about North Korea.
Huh? Which one are you talking about?
The one with Thor.
Nah, I ain't talking about that one.
You talking about the original from the 80s?
No, it was a movie called Red Dawn where they started martial law, and the people from the citizens had to pretty much fight the army, nigga. Like U.S. citizens.
Yeah, well, maybe we thinking about 2 different movies then.
Yeah, it's called Red Dawn.
Yeah,
They did
Red
have-
Dawn.
they
It was the
did have a
Soviet
second one.
Union.
I think.
Oh,
All right, niggas. Listen, there was a tech outage Friday. The software company Crowdstrike had a update that they had to do on Microsoft
Yes, they pushed a update.
and kind of fucked up some services. So it grounded flights worldwide. 11,000 U.S. flights were delayed. Caused disruption to banks, businesses, schools. I don't know if any of y'all jobs were affected. But I was on a plane like 2 weeks ago when I woke up to this news. And 2 weeks ago, I was in the plane and I was thinking about what if below all the services went out and there's not a person on the ground telling this motherfucker the coordinates and we hit another plane. And
yeah.
This shit
we rely
happened
on
today.
technology a lot for sure.
Was somebody hitting them? Oh, they just
nah, it was just a thought I had.
Nah.
I seen it in a movie. I seen it some movie I was watching where the ground is out, like the technology in the ground goes black. And so they got two planes about to collide because they don't have anybody they can communicate with on the ground to know what's in the air.
Wasn't that in that movie on Netflix, like The End of the World or something?
No, that happened in that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That happened in that too, but everybody, all the planes crashed and all the bodies fell out the sky with the plane parts.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Costco is selling apocalypse dinner kits. So in case we get an apocalypse, you can go get you a Ready Wise dinner kit. It's got 150 servings of emergency food. Now, this bucket was created for readiness in the face of uncertainty. It's got 80 servings of healthy, hearty entrees, 30 servings for breakfast, 40 drink servings. It has a 25-year shelf life. Damn. Now, you could get 132 servings for $62.99, or you could get 150 servings for $80.
Fucking air baked potatoes.
Now, in there, you
canned tuna.
Nah, they got some shit now.
Now, you get 12 servings of pasta Alfredo.
All right, then.
You get 12 servings of cheesy macaroni.
Okay, then.
You get teriyaki rice.
Damn.
Creamy pasta. You got veggie potato pot pie. Tomato basil soup with pasta. Chicken noodle soup, just in case y'all get sick while you in your bunker. Brown sugar maple multi-grain. I think that's oatmeal.
Yeah. I like it.
Apple cinnamon cereal, crunchy granola, white rice, vanilla pudding, whey milk alternative, sound like a powdered milk, and orange drink.
Oh, shit.
Man.
You get about 3-4 of them.
White person made that. You ain't no smoked paprika, no garlic salt.
He could have put some
Ain't
grape
no seasoning in
there.
Put some seasoning in your bunker, nigga. Real quick, as we go on to sports, can you pull up that top 100 list for me real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Skip Bayless is leaving FS1's Undisputed later this summer, man. I don't know where Skip Bayless is going to end up at, but
shit, he going to be on Club Shay Shay.
that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be a great turn of
glasses
events.
on.
That would be a great turn of events.
That's what I said to you. You remember that?
Russell Westbrook got traded. Now, Russell Westbrook got traded to the Utah Jazz, who bought him out his contract. Then Denver signed him up. So now he's with Denver. The Clippers get Chris Dunn on a 3-year signing trade along with a second-round pick.
He's straight.
Yeah, so. You got that list?
Yeah, I got it up right here.
Because I ain't like this list.
All right, so ESPN ranked their top 100 professional athletes since the year 2000. And number one was Michael Phelps, the swimming legend.
I can see that.
I ain't mad
28-time Olympic medalist, 23-time gold medalist.
I ain't mad at it.
Number two, Serena Williams.
Never
legend
mad
in the
at it.
sport. Legend in the sport. 23 majors. Second most by any player, male or female. All right. Lionel Messi from soccer.
Can't be mad at that.
Yeah. I don't even know his accomplishments because I don't watch that shit. LeBron James.
I knew he was coming in.
20-time All-Star.
Greatest basketball player of all time.
19 All-NBA selections, 6-time
No,
All-Defense, 4-time MVP, 4-time Final MVP, 4-time NBA champion, 3-time All-Star MVP.
Greatest
And then number 5, here we go.
basketball player of
One
all
time worst hairline.
time, nigga. My fault.
world.
Go ahead, bro.
Tom Brady came in at number 5. And I mean, shit.
Give me
I
6 through 10. Just
I didn't have him at my number 5, but I do have him in top 10.
Give me 6
Number
through 10.
6, Roger Federer from tennis. Number 7, Simone Biles, the greatest gymnast of all time.
Dominique
Get her
Dow's
outta
is
here.
keep going.
Dominique
I'm
Downs
old,
was that
nigga.
motherfucker.
Dominique Dow's is better than Simone Biles, but I won't go there tonight.
True.
Tiger Woods at number 8.
Get him out.
Number 9, Usain Bolt, the greatest track athlete of all time.
Okay.
Number 10, Kobe Bryant.
Yes, sir.
And that's your top 10.
Give me the bottom 15. Give me the next 5. I just
All
want to
right,
hear.
11, Novak Djokovic from tennis. Number 12, Rafael Nadal from tennis. Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo from soccer. 14, Steph Curry from Charlotte, North Carolina. And number 15, Katie Ledecky from swimming.
Greatest
What,
professional athletes?
Yeah.
Add, hold on. Who was number 13?
13 was Cristiano Ronaldo.
I would take Ronaldo and put him in Kobe's spot. I would take Curry and put him in Tom's spot.
At number 5?
Yeah, I would take Tom out of that top 10. Because it's the greatest professional athletes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all know my theory, man. I'm not big on a nigga winning a bunch of championships. They don't mean nothing to me.
So what do you base it off? Athleticism?
It's a team who's actually really, really good. I mean, to me personally, and the numbers don't suggest this, But to me personally, during that time period that Tom Brady was winning trophies, Peyton Manning was always one win away. He was the best quarterback. Literally, he was, to me, the best actual quarterback on the field. He came out on the field. They said, run trips right. And he said, yeah, nigga, run trips left. And then it worked better than the coach's plan. The nigga ran the team. He called the plays. He audibled everything. He could read. He was just the best.
But you don't think Tom Brady did that?
I think Tom Brady and Bill Belichick together, I feel like people with Jordan and Pippen. This is like that Jordan and Pippen thing.
Yeah.
You got those people that say, man, he never did it without Pippen, which he never did. So we don't know how that would end. We never got with like with Shaq and Kobe, we seen Shaq win without Kobe. We seen Kobe win without Shaq. But we never seen Tom Brady win without Bill Belichick.
Well, he won in Tampa.
He's 40 now. And he did win, but it wasn't going to be a consistent thing like it was in because think about all the talent Tampa had, and it's a pandemic year. Like I'm not putting an asterisk on that ring. You won that shit because the NFL didn't stop nothing. Everything
and he beat
continued.
Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes, but
he beat the Chiefs.
You beat the Chiefs, but we talking about Peyton Manning, dog.
Well, Peyton is excellent. I don't got nothing against it. I just think that.
But on that list, I just feel like Steph Curry not only won 4 championships. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the time Steph Curry came in undersized. He came in very underrated. And what he did was he perfected that 3-point shot and he turned his 6'3" self into 6'8",
changed
6'9".
the game.
Yeah, he changed the game. Like, now you got to come out here and guard. Matter of fact, we all going to shoot this bitch from 3. That wasn't the game back then. So, I mean, he changed. He brought a new culture to something. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, I feel like he should be in that top 10 just because of that. And with Ronaldo, man, Ronaldo's all over the world. People love Ronaldo.
So you would put Brady in the 15th slot?
Me personally, I would put him in the bottom of this.
The bottom of the 100?
Not the bottom of the 100, just he
The
wouldn't
top
be
20.
in this top 10.
I
can't give him a spot.
100.
Let's
Peyton
see.
Manning got to be on that list somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I think Peyton Manning was like in the 50s. Oh, 26, Peyton Manning.
That's why I hate championships. If Peyton wins 7 championships, then he would be the greatest quarterback of all time.
Correct. But that's part of it. I mean, to me, that's just part of it.
I mean,
like, championships mean a lot. But the reason I say championships mean a lot is because you're a professional athlete. You are already in the 1% of the best people that do that job. So it has to be something that separates you from everybody else that's already good. And I think winning championship is what that is.
I think, but it's so many politics. It's so many politics behind a championship trophy. Like, it's like we know there's better players than everybody that won the championship. Just because they were the leader of the team that won the championship, that don't mean you, the player, are better one-on-one than some of the players that you surpassed. Your team was good. Your team is the best team. Nobody wins the championships gets the trophy and takes it home because they won it. Hey, LeBron, you are an NBA Finals champion. No, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the whole franchise, is the champions. You just so happen to be an instrumental part in that, and that's fantastic.
The part.
I put it to you like this. We've seen LeBron's whole career. Subtract the trophies, he would still be the best basketball player we've seen in our lives. He would just be one of those best. If you subtract the trophies, he's still that nigga.
He would be that, but
subtract the trophies and give him every play, every dunk, every assist, every move. And,
but some of those moments come from those championship runs.
And that's what I'm saying. Race to win. He's still in the championship with the chase down block, just didn't win. He's still a great player. He's still a great
But look at Barry
athlete.
Sanders. Like, Barry Sanders left because he wasn't winning games. Like, he's like, he was the best running back at that time. And probably some people say he's the best running back of all time. Could have been. But he's just like, why? We fucking winning 3 games a year. And why I'm getting killed over it.
No, and I agree with that in football. Like, you going out there, you putting your body on the line, you getting injured. I feel you want something to show for it. And also, if you don't win, you also know if you don't win a championship, nobody is going to give you your just due.
Right.
Like, unfortunately, Melo never won it. So only real niggas respect Melo. But in a barbershop, Melo not getting no respect because he ain't got no ring. But real niggas respect Melo. We know Melo can ball.
Same with AI, yeah.
Yeah, real niggas respect AI, and I feel like for me, I'm just looking at it like who really can play. Fuck the championships, man. Like,
That's what I say. So you looking at like athleticism and actually skill.
yeah, I'm looking at the athleticism and skill. I'm not, but even if we do like Peyton and Tom Brady both got championships. So since they both got championships and you got more, they don't make you better than me. I just feel like the other guy with the less championships, honestly, that nigga is good.
Yeah, I think Peyton Manning, to me at the time, I thought Peyton Manning was a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
And the only thing separating y'all is just championships. It's not gameplay. And unfortunately, I feel like if the thing that's separating you is out of your personal control, then it shouldn't weigh that heavy.
Yeah.
You know, you don't control that.
No.
You can only do your part.
I mean, Peyton left, went to Denver and won one. So Brady was like, all right, that's my guy. I have to do what he did and do it so people won't say that I did it with Belichick. So he left and won one.
I guess.
But, I mean, he wasn't in my top 5. He's definitely top 10 to me. I think I had Braun Phelps, Mayweather.
Damn, where was he at?
Oh, Tiger Woods. Who Mayweather was 25 or 24 or something like that.
Mayweather should definitely be up there.
Yeah.
See guys that control why are you not in the top 10? Like it's just you versus another nigga.
Right.
You winning.
I don't know why. I thought he should have been higher, but a lot of people don't respect Mayweather because of the way he did things.
He undefeated.
Yeah. To me, the best boxer of all time.
He undefeated.
Outside of Tyson.
That was it, man. That's all I have. For
Yeah,
today.
a lot of people think Tyson or Ali is in the conversation.
Yeah, Ali.
Joe Frazier.
Bruh, I was watching some old Ali joints. My grandma had let me watch some tapes.
Yeah, I watched
That
Ali
nigga was a fucking fool, bruh.
Nah, Ali was good as hell, man. His
he was
career
not
had
no
a whole
slouch.
bunch of hiccups because he lived in a time of like civil rights, but
Jim Crow and all that.
Yeah.
And then converting to Muslim. So
yeah, and he stood up for himself a lot too. Like
Bruh,
some
jab
people,
game?
you look at like athletes now, they be scared to do stuff because they getting money in their pocket. Ali had no endorsements, nothing. Only endorsement was the nation.
That's it. Bruh, this nigga jab game was on a whole
Oh
nother
yeah,
level.
Chris Jab. Ali was good. I've seen a few Ali fights. I watch fights every now and again just because I be bored, and I'll watch some old Ali fights.
It was on a whole nother level.
Ali was nice.
Yeah.
ESPN Classic.
YouTube. But yeah, you could probably ESPN
I'm
Classic.
old, man.
Yeah,
I don't even know if that
YouTube,
channel still
YouTube.
exists.
Hey, ESPN
And like
Classic used to be shit.
you know, big time fights now are just awesome. But like Ali was back in the 60s doing these fights where like they selling out soccer stadiums in Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And them shits.
It was only 2 boxers that was like that back then. Him and Rocky Marciano.
Yeah.
Rocky Marciano.
Not Joe Frazier?
Nah, Joe Frazier was a big time
He
boxer,
was
but
big time, but he couldn't sell
his
out
fight
like
had to be with somebody, George Foreman or Ali. Like he had to
another
fight a
big
big
name.
name.
Yeah.
Like whoever Ali was fighting was going to be just like Mayweather now, but you know Mayweather lives in a different time.
Rocky Marciano will fight your ass in the boiler room. This nigga had over fucking 300 fights.
Yeah,
It was some. It's
He
some
fought a lot.
crazy ass.
That nigga
number.
definitely had CTE.
It's some crazy ass number this nigga don't have. It's crazy.
That was it, man. That's the show. That's all I had. That's it, man. Y'all got final remarks?
Make sure y'all go get some vitamin E oil. That's right.
yeah,
Vitamin E.
coconut oil, vitamin E,
Coconut
all that.
oil, vitamin E, mix it up in a little pot in a country crock pot,
And what's happening?
and then just rub it on yourself.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Might
Palmer's
help my ear.
sells also.
Oh,
Coconut oil.
Palmer's, ain't that the people that make Queen Helene?
They make they make the cocoa butter originally.
Oh,
but
okay.
they
I'm
have-
thinking about somebody else.
They
That's two
do sell
different
a
brands.
coconut oil. That
Yeah,
I
I
like.
got you.
If you are ever bored or just need a laugh, my recent, I guess, zone out, brain off show has been Sausage Party Foodtopia.
Oh, is that funny?
Oh, I started watching that
the
shit and I
series
stopped.
is on Prime.
Might
It
drink
is-
me a Camulo.
it's hilarious to me.
It killed
watch
that nigga
that.
with that umbrella. That shit was kind of funny. But yeah, man. Hey, if you just out here taking shots, no matter what variety, make sure you hit them.
Nah, for sure. Nah,
Make sure you
I
hit
just
them.
like when you see the image of the guy, you like, this is the dude like that. Like whenever they show like a shooter or like a mass murderer or something,
Yeah.
you look and it's the photo that they choose. I'm like, this is the nigga that had all them bombs and guns in his car.
That nigga look like Pennywise.
And I would
Then
say ladies,
Leave James alone.
leave. Not even that. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, because James a little upset. If you
There's a word for what he is right now.
Melancholy.
He's
resentment,
jaded.
jaded.
Oh,
That's what he is.
That's a good word.
You're
But I will
jaded.
say,
What's
women,
that?
if you are
Octane.
saying you're gonna come
Okay.
see a man, show up. Be accountable for your actions. Be accountable for what
For
the fuck
real.
you say you're gonna do. Just be accountable because you're hurting men like James. And
No, hell nah, now. This ain't turning to no damn.
Hey, and you a
Yeah,
good guy.
yeah, hurt.
You a good guy.
This
too,
ain't no
man.
PBS special.
That nigga know he hurt.
Fuck that shit, nigga.
Jaded.
Yeah, okay, jaded. Okay,
Man,
That was
fuck
the word I
these
was
hoes.
looking for. See?
got you.
Jaded.
Jaded. That's
Fuck these hoes.
Jaded.
Definitely. Because jaded is like where you just don't care no
Yeah,
more,
you
right?
tired.
Oh, okay.
It's like, fuck it. Like,
Well, I guess I am.
borderline bitter.
Like
So,
some girl
be
could
careful.
walk up to you right now and be like, shit, you trying to go out to eat or something like that? You're like, I'm straight.
I'd rather take myself out.
Yeah, you jaded.
Jaded.
Real.
All right, man. Other than that, man, I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for Johnny. I'm signing off for James. Listen, man, you can find the show Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud. You can't find us on Google Play. It don't exist no more. Yeah. Other than that, man, hey, thank you for tuning in to episode 310. I want you guys to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm Jumpman Jones. We're going to talk to y'all on the next ride. Chill.
Daddy, are you on the radio?